Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about something powerful that can truly elevate your life, the importance of keeping certain things to yourself. In this world of constant sharing and endless opinions, it's easy to fall into the habit of telling people what's going on in our lives. But sometimes that urge to share everything can actually slow us down. Today let's explore why it's better to stop telling people what's going on in your life. In today's world, there's a strong pull to share everything we're doing, whether it's personal milestones, career goals, or life-changing decisions. Social media, casual conversations, and even the drive for external validation make it seem natural to talk about our plans with others. But this openness isn't always in our best interest. In fact, one of the most powerful things you can do for your vision is to protect it by keeping it to yourself until it has the strength to stand on its own. This approach may feel counterintuitive at first, but it's essential for nurturing your dreams. Your vision, whether it's a personal goal, a new business idea, or an aspiration for self-improvement, is incredibly precious. It's unique to you, shaped by your individual experiences, ambitions, and insights. When a vision first emerges, it's often fragile, full of potential, yet vulnerable to outside influence. At this stage, your vision is most susceptible to the impact of others' opinions, whether positive or negative. Sharing it too early can expose it to influences that may dilute its original power, weaken your resolve, and even shift your focus. Protecting your vision requires patience and a deep understanding of why it matters to keep it safe from outside influences until you've developed a strong foundation for it. One of the reasons protecting your vision is so crucial is because of the impact of outside perspectives, which often differ vastly from your own. Everyone sees the world through their own lens, shaped by their past experiences, personal beliefs, and biases. When you share your dreams with others, they may unintentionally project their fears, doubts, and limitations onto you. A well-meaning friend might question your plans because they themselves would feel uncertain in your shoes. Family members, wanting to keep you safe, may point out risks or offer caution. While these perspectives can be helpful in certain contexts, they are often irrelevant to the unique journey that your vision demands. Their doubts and fears may plant seeds of hesitation, causing you to second-guess your instincts and lose the confidence you initially felt. This is especially true if the people you share with have not pursued a similar path or don't fully understand your motivation. By protecting your vision, you're allowing it the freedom to develop without being reshaped by perspectives that don't align with your purpose. Moreover, sharing too much too soon can lead to a kind of premature satisfaction that undermines the drive to achieve the goal itself. There's a psychological phenomenon where talking about your goals publicly can give you a premature sense of accomplishment. When you tell someone about your vision, especially in a way that earns praise or approval, your brain may release dopamine, the same chemical associated with actual achievement. This reaction can make you feel as though you've already made progress, dampening your motivation to put in the real work necessary to bring your vision to life. Protecting your vision keeps this effect at bay, helping you maintain your focus and your hunger for accomplishment. By holding your goals close, you remind yourself that the true satisfaction lies in achieving them, not merely in talking about them. Another aspect of protecting your vision is that it prevents you from becoming overly attached to the approval of others. When you share your vision, you may find yourself unconsciously seeking validation or looking for others to reassure you that your goals are worthwhile. This can be dangerous because it places your sense of purpose and worth in the hands of others rather than within yourself. If their reaction is lukewarm, or if they simply don't grasp the depth of your ambition, it may lead you to question the validity of your vision. Over time, relying on external approval can erode your self-confidence, making you more dependent on the opinions of others to feel secure in your path. By keeping your vision private, you reinforce your independence, build inner strength, and cultivate a resilience that comes from knowing you don't need external validation to pursue your dreams. Protecting your vision also allows you the space to experiment, make mistakes, and learn in a low-stakes environment. Every new idea or goal requires a process of trial and error. By keeping your vision to yourself, you create a safe space to explore it without the fear of judgment or critique. You can try, fail, and adjust without the pressure of an audience watching and possibly critiquing every move. This freedom to fail privately is essential to true growth and innovation. When you're not focused on managing others' perceptions of your progress, you can dedicate your energy to refining your vision, learning from setbacks, and making steady progress. This kind of protected growth fosters confidence and builds a strong foundation. allowing you to reveal your vision only once it's solid and fully formed. Finally, protecting your vision keeps it sacred. When we speak too freely about our dreams, we risk turning something deeply personal into casual conversation. A vision isn't just a goal, it's a part of who you are, an expression of your values, desires, and aspirations. When you keep it private, you give it room to grow within you, shaped by your inner world rather than by external expectations. This sacred space allows your vision to develop with integrity, unhindered by the influences that may not align with your true self. By holding it close, you honor its significance and allow it to evolve naturally, emerging only when it is fully ready to be shared with the world. In the end, protecting your vision is about respecting its journey. It's about nurturing something valuable until it is ready to thrive in the world. While sharing can sometimes bring support and encouragement, there's a time and place for that. By safeguarding your dreams, you're investing in their success, keeping them safe from distraction, doubt, and premature satisfaction. Let your vision grow in silence, gaining strength and momentum so that when it finally emerges, it is powerful, resilient, and truly yours. In a world filled with endless streams of information, social interactions, and countless opinions, maintaining focus and clarity can be a real challenge. There's a constant temptation to share every thought, every goal, and every step we take with others. But when we talk too freely about our plans and dreams, we open ourselves up to distractions that can blur our focus and dilute the original clarity of our vision. Keeping certain goals to ourselves is essential for staying focused on what truly matters and for achieving clarity as we work toward our dreams. When you keep your goals private, you create a mental environment free from the noise of others' perspectives. Every person has a unique set of beliefs, opinions, and biases shaped by their own experiences. When we share our plans, people often respond through the lens of their personal views, offering opinions that, though well-intentioned, may not align with our path. Hearing other people's doubts, suggestions, or even encouragement can pull us in different directions. Their feedback can add layers of complexity to a process that requires simplicity and focus. By keeping our goals to ourselves, we avoid the risk of adapting them to fit others' expectations, allowing us to maintain the original purity of our vision. Clarity of purpose is especially important when working toward long-term goals. Goals often require dedication, resilience, and a clear sense of direction to bring them to fruition. When we focus too much on sharing and justifying our ambitions, we can get caught up in explaining ourselves rather than actively working on our progress. This external focus diverts our attention from what matters most, taking tangible steps toward our goal. Clarity is something that comes from within, from knowing exactly why you're doing what you're doing and committing to it fully. By keeping your goals private, you maintain a more direct connection to that inner clarity without the distraction of other people's interpretations or judgments. Another reason to keep certain goals private is the power of mental energy. Our minds can only focus on so many things at once, and every time we explain, defend, or discuss our goals, we expend mental energy that could be used more productively. When you hold your goals close to your heart, you conserve your mental resources, which can then be invested in strategizing, problem solving, and executing. Conversations, especially around personal goals, can drain this energy quickly. Every time we explain our intentions to others, we deplete energy that could be focused on bringing our plans to life. Protecting this energy is crucial, as it enables us to remain centered on our goals, making it easier to navigate challenges without unnecessary distractions. Keeping goals to yourself also fosters a unique kind of accountability. When you don't feel the need to prove anything to others or to share every milestone, you develop a self-driven accountability. This form of accountability comes from within, rooted in personal responsibility rather than external validation. When we rely on ourselves to maintain progress, we build inner discipline and focus, which ultimately strengthens our commitment to the journey. By choosing to keep things private, you rely less on others to hold you accountable and more on your own sense of integrity and determination. Additionally, when we share our plans too widely, we often feel pressured to meet certain expectations, even if they're self-imposed. When others know our goals, it's easy to feel that we're being watched or judged on our progress. This pressure can cloud our clarity, making us more concerned about how our progress looks to others than about what it truly means to us. Without this pressure, we have the freedom to move at our own pace and to make decisions that align with our personal values and timeline. This freedom supports a clearer sense of direction, allowing us to act according to our own understanding rather than a desire to impress or satisfy others. Lastly, maintaining focus and clarity in private allows for flexibility. Dreams and goals are not static. They evolve as we grow, learn, and encounter new information. When goals are kept private, there's room to adjust them as needed without feeling judged or second-guessed. If you've shared a goal with others, you may feel a certain resistance to changing course, fearing that people will think you're inconsistent or indecisive. But when you keep things to yourself, you have full freedom to pivot, refine, or completely transform your vision based on what feels right for you. This adaptability keeps your focus clear, as you're not bound by anyone's expectations except your own. In the end, keeping certain goals private is a powerful strategy for maintaining both focus and clarity. By conserving your mental energy, avoiding unnecessary pressure, and protecting your freedom to adapt, you strengthen your connection to your own vision and deepen your commitment to seeing it through. The path to achieving your dreams becomes clearer and more manageable with fewer distractions, less noise, and greater inner peace. This focused, clear approach helps you bring your goals to life with authenticity, dedication, and resilience. Cultivating inner strength is one of the most essential, yet often overlooked, aspects of personal growth. Inner strength is that quiet resilience within us that keeps us grounded during challenging times, helps us face adversity with courage, and allows us to remain true to our values even when external circumstances are difficult. It's a powerful force that enables us to pursue our goals confidently, stay focused on our path, and overcome setbacks without losing our sense of purpose. Building inner strength requires a willingness to trust ourselves, to rely on our own judgment, and to draw strength from within rather than constantly seeking validation or support from others. One of the key ways to cultivate inner strength is by learning to rely less on external validation. In our society, it's natural to want others to acknowledge our efforts, approve of our choices, or even admire our accomplishments. While external validation can be motivating, it can also create a dependence on others' opinions. When we look outward for reassurance, we begin to give others the power to shape our beliefs about ourselves, which can weaken our resolve and make us susceptible to discouragement if that approval isn't forthcoming. Cultivating inner strength means shifting the source of our validation inward, allowing ourselves to be our own biggest supporters. This way, our confidence remains steady, grounded in our own sense of purpose and self-worth rather than fluctuating with the opinions of others. Developing a strong sense of self-reliance is another aspect of building inner strength. When we trust our own judgment and make decisions based on our own understanding, we reinforce our belief in ourselves. This doesn't mean disregarding the advice of others entirely, but rather it means learning to prioritize our own intuition and discernment. Self-reliance comes from knowing that we are capable of handling whatever challenges come our way and that we can trust ourselves to make the right decisions, even in uncertain situations. Each time we make a decision and stand by it, whether or not it turns out as expected, we reinforce our inner strength. This trust in our abilities builds resilience and allows us to face future challenges with greater confidence. Another component of inner strength is the ability to maintain a positive and resilient mindset. Life will inevitably throw obstacles in our path, and it's how we respond to these challenges that truly defines our strength. When we cultivate a resilient mindset, we learn to view setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as failures. This mindset helps us remain optimistic and focused, even when things don't go as planned. Resilience isn't about ignoring difficulties or pretending that everything is fine. Rather, it's about acknowledging challenges while also believing in our capacity to overcome them. A resilient mindset keeps us from getting discouraged and allows us to stay committed to our goals despite temporary obstacles. Self-discipline also plays a crucial role in cultivating inner strength. Self-discipline is the ability to stay focused on our goals and resist distractions, even when it's tempting to take the easier path. It involves setting boundaries, practicing consistency, and holding ourselves accountable. When we practice self-discipline, we are training our minds to prioritize long-term rewards over immediate gratification. Each time we exercise self-discipline, we strengthen our resolve and deepen our commitment to our goals. This practice of self-discipline builds inner strength by teaching us to rely on our own ability to stay committed rather than depending on external motivation or rewards. An often overlooked aspect of inner strength is the ability to embrace vulnerability. Many people think that strength means hiding emotions or avoiding vulnerability, but true strength comes from accepting ourselves fully, including our weaknesses. When we are willing to confront our fears, insecurities, and doubts, we allow ourselves to grow in ways we never could by simply avoiding or suppressing these feelings. Embracing vulnerability requires courage, but it also builds resilience by helping us develop a deeper understanding of ourselves. This process of self-acceptance fosters inner strength by allowing us to acknowledge and work through our challenges rather than letting them control us. Setting personal boundaries is another powerful way to cultivate inner strength. Boundaries protect our mental and emotional well-being by defining what we are and aren't willing to accept from others. When we set and maintain healthy boundaries, we communicate our values and self-worth to those around us. Boundaries also help us conserve our energy and focus by preventing us from becoming overly involved in situations that drain us or distract us from our goals. Establishing boundaries requires inner strength because it often means standing up for ourselves and sometimes saying no, even when it's uncomfortable. By setting clear boundaries, we reinforce our sense of self-respect and ensure that our energy is directed toward what truly matters to us. Inner strength also grows from the practice of gratitude and mindfulness. When we take time each day to reflect on the things we're grateful for, we shift our focus away from what's lacking or difficult and toward the positive aspects of our lives. Gratitude helps us develop a mindset of abundance and resilience, reminding us of the strength we already possess. Mindfulness, on the other hand, teaches us to stay present and fully engage with the current moment. By practicing mindfulness, we become more aware of our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to respond to situations with intention rather than reacting impulsively. Together, gratitude and mindfulness cultivate inner strength by grounding us in the present and helping us appreciate the journey rather than constantly focusing on the destination. Lastly, cultivating inner strength involves a commitment to personal growth. Inner strength is not something that develops overnight. It requires consistent effort and dedication. Each experience, each challenge, and each moment of self-reflection contributes to the growth of our inner strength. By committing to lifelong learning and personal development, we embrace change and view each experience as an opportunity to grow stronger. This commitment to growth reinforces our resilience, as it reminds us that no matter what we encounter, we are constantly evolving and becoming better equipped to handle future challenges. In essence, cultivating inner strength is about building a solid foundation within ourselves, a foundation that allows us to face life's challenges with courage, resilience, and a sense of purpose. It is a journey of learning to trust ourselves, to draw strength from within, and to remain committed to our values and goals, regardless of external circumstances. Inner strength is not a quality that can be given to us by others. It must be nurtured from within. And as we cultivate this strength, we become more capable, resilient, and self-assured, ready to take on the world with confidence and integrity. Preventing premature judgment is an essential practice when working toward a new goal or developing a new idea. When we share our plans too early, they become subject to the opinions and judgments of others before they've had the chance to fully mature. Premature judgment can have a stifling effect on our creativity, confidence, and enthusiasm. By keeping our intentions private in the early stages, we allow them the space they need to grow without interference. This protects not only the idea itself, but also our motivation and clarity, allowing us to work from a place of strength rather than being influenced by the potential doubts or misconceptions of others. One of the main reasons to avoid sharing ideas too soon is that they are often fragile in their early stages. New ideas are like seedlings. They need time to grow roots before they can withstand external conditions. Sharing them before they are fully developed exposes them to the opinions of others, which can sometimes be harsh, skeptical, or uninformed. Even well-meaning feedback can unintentionally sow seeds of doubt. When others judge an idea prematurely, they may not understand its potential because they're only seeing the initial stages, not the full vision. Their feedback is often based on limited information, and they may fail to see the bigger picture you have in mind. Keeping your ideas private early on allows them to take shape without these distractions, so you can develop them according to your own understanding and intentions. Another reason to avoid premature judgment is the tendency for people to project their own limitations onto your goals. Each person's perspective is shaped by their unique experiences, beliefs, and fears. When you share an idea, especially if it's ambitious or outside the norm, some people may respond with skepticism or concern based on their own insecurities. They might question its feasibility, suggest limitations, or discourage you, not because your idea lacks potential, but because they can't envision it themselves. This type of reaction can make you question your own capabilities and weaken your resolve, even if it's unfounded. By keeping your plans private, you protect them from being diminished by the doubts or fears of others, allowing you to pursue them with full confidence. Premature judgment can also create a sense of accountability to others that may hinder your creative process. When you share an idea early on, you may feel pressure to explain or justify it, even when it's not yet ready for public scrutiny. This can lead to a self-imposed obligation to prove the idea's worth before it's fully developed, which distracts you from refining it and taking the necessary steps to bring it to life. The focus shifts from nurturing the idea to defending it, which can drain your energy and enthusiasm. Working quietly allows you to channel your energy into growth and refinement rather than spending time justifying your actions to others. This freedom to explore ideas privately fosters creativity and innovation, as you're not weighed down by the need for external validation. Moreover, sharing ideas too soon may lead to unnecessary comparisons with others' achievements or expectations. If people know about your goals, they may start comparing them to what they know or have seen before, perhaps unintentionally imposing standards that don't align with your unique path. Premature comparison can create doubt, making you feel as though your goal isn't good enough or that you're falling short in some way. When you work privately, however, you remain focused on your own standards, measuring your progress against your own vision rather than anyone else's expectations. This approach preserves the authenticity of your ideas, allowing them to grow in a way that feels natural and true to you. Working privately also enables you to learn from setbacks without the pressure of an audience. Every journey comes with challenges, and it's only natural to make adjustments or even mistakes along the way. If you share your plans early, every setback becomes visible to others, which may lead to premature judgment on your progress and potentially demotivate you. Knowing that you're working without an audience allows you to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them without feeling that others are observing your every move. This private space for trial and error is crucial for growth, as it allows you to adapt and improve without the added pressure of meeting external expectations. Ultimately, preventing premature judgment is about protecting the process of creation and growth. When we avoid sharing too soon, we shield our ideas from influences that may not align with our vision. This protection helps us nurture our goals and ambitions in a way that allows them to grow strong without being shaped or altered by outside perspectives before they are ready. By working privately, we create a space where we can explore, develop, and evolve our ideas on our own terms, ensuring that they remain true to our original intentions. This approach builds a strong foundation, so when the time does come to share, we're presenting something well-formed and ready for the world, less vulnerable to the doubts, fears, or comparisons of others. Preserving your energy is crucial to making progress in any area of life, especially when working toward a long-term goal. Energy is a finite resource, and where we choose to direct it can make the difference between success and burnout. In a world filled with distractions, social obligations, and endless opportunities to get involved in various activities, it's easy to become stretched too thin. When we spread our energy across too many areas, we end up giving only a small part of ourselves to each, leading to diminished results, fatigue, and sometimes frustration. Instead, preserving and carefully directing your energy allows you to focus more deeply, act with purpose, and move closer to your goals in a sustainable way. This is a vital part of any personal growth journey, as it ensures that we stay energized and committed over the long term. One way to preserve your energy is by learning to set clear priorities. Not everything on your to-do list holds the same importance, and trying to tackle everything can quickly drain your resources. Setting priorities involves making conscious choices about where to direct your efforts based on what will bring you closer to your main objectives. By deciding what truly matters and focusing on those key areas, you can prevent your energy from being dispersed on tasks that don't serve your larger purpose. This clarity of focus allows you to engage deeply with each task, making your actions more impactful and reducing the mental clutter that comes from juggling too many things at once. Prioritizing also creates mental peace, as you're no longer pulled in multiple directions, which in turn conserves energy for what really matters. Another essential aspect of energy preservation is saying no to unnecessary commitments. Many people find it difficult to turn down requests or invitations, fearing that they may disappoint others or miss out on potential opportunities. However, by taking on too many obligations, you risk overextending yourself and sacrificing the energy needed for your own goals. Learning to say no graciously is an act of self-respect and self-care. It acknowledges that your energy is valuable and that not every opportunity or invitation aligns with your priorities. By choosing your commitments carefully, you allow yourself to focus on activities that genuinely resonate with you and contribute to your personal or professional growth, leaving you more energized and engaged in the tasks that matter. It's also important to limit your exposure to negative influences. Constant exposure to negativity, whether it's through news, social media, or people in your life, can drain your energy and leave you feeling discouraged or unmotivated. Negative influences often magnify stress and shift your focus away from constructive actions, making it harder to stay aligned with your goals. To preserve your energy, consider curating your environment to be more uplifting. This might mean setting boundaries with individuals who bring negativity into your life, choosing to follow positive media sources, or limiting time spent on activities that leave you feeling drained. Surrounding yourself with positivity boosts your mood, which can have a profound impact on your energy levels, enabling you to stay motivated and focused on your goals. Protecting your mental energy is equally essential. Mental energy is the focus, clarity, and emotional resilience that allows us to approach challenges with a calm and determined mindset. Worrying about the opinions of others, doubting our own abilities, or constantly second-guessing our choices drains mental energy rapidly. To conserve this energy, practice mindfulness and self-acceptance. Mindfulness helps you stay grounded in the present moment, allowing you to engage fully with each task rather than getting caught up in unproductive thoughts. Additionally, self-acceptance frees you from the need to seek external validation, allowing you to work confidently and independently. By focusing on your own values and motivations, you preserve mental energy that would otherwise be spent on concerns about how others might perceive you. Physical self-care is another vital component of energy preservation. Our physical state has a direct impact on our mental and emotional energy levels. Prioritizing sleep, exercise, and healthy nutrition helps maintain a high level of physical energy, which in turn supports your mental clarity and emotional resilience. When you're well rested and physically healthy, you're better able to handle stress, focus on tasks, and make sound decisions. Physical self-care also builds a foundation for long-term stamina, enabling you to stay consistent and productive over time. This consistency is crucial for reaching any significant goal, as it allows you to make steady progress without facing the setbacks that often come with exhaustion or burnout. Mindful time management is also a valuable tool for preserving energy. Time is one of our most limited resources, and how we spend it can significantly impact our energy levels. Time management isn't just about productivity, it's also about creating a rhythm that allows for periods of focus and rest. Scheduling breaks throughout your day helps prevent mental fatigue and allows you to recharge, ensuring that you can stay engaged and efficient in your work. This balance of work and rest keeps your energy levels stable and helps prevent the burnout that can result from prolonged, uninterrupted periods of exertion. Embracing time management as a tool for energy preservation allows you to maintain a sustainable pace, keeping you energized and focused on your goals over the long run. Another way to conserve energy is by aligning your actions with your core values and purpose. When we engage in activities that reflect our true values, we feel naturally motivated and energized. In contrast, when we do things out of obligation or because of external pressures, it often feels draining. By clarifying your purpose and aligning your actions with it, you create a powerful source of motivation and resilience. This alignment helps you stay committed even when things become challenging, as you're driven by something meaningful to you. Working in harmony with your values energizes you from within, reducing the need for constant external motivation and allowing you to maintain momentum in a way that feels natural and fulfilling. Finally, practicing gratitude can help preserve energy by shifting your focus to the positive aspects of your life. Gratitude creates a sense of abundance and contentment, which can be incredibly energizing. By regularly acknowledging what you're grateful for, you remind yourself of the resources, support, and progress you already have, which keeps you motivated and prevents feelings of frustration or inadequacy. Gratitude can also help you stay present, reducing the tendency to worry about the future or dwell on past setbacks. This positive mindset is a powerful source of energy, allowing you to approach each day with optimism and enthusiasm. In essence, preserving your energy is about making conscious choices that support your well-being, productivity, and peace of mind. It involves setting priorities, saying no to distractions, protecting your mental and physical health, and aligning with your core values. By doing so, you create a foundation of energy that empowers you to pursue your goals with focus and resilience, allowing you to progress steadily without the risk of burnout. Letting success speak for itself is a powerful principle that encourages humility, focus, and authenticity on the path to achievement. In a world where self-promotion is common and often encouraged, there's immense value in allowing one's actions and results to communicate one's abilities and dedication. Rather than seeking external validation or constantly broadcasting our goals, letting success speak for itself means working diligently, remaining committed, and allowing the outcomes to naturally reveal our capabilities. This approach not only strengthens our character, but also commands respect and trust from others without us having to demand it. When we allow our achievements to speak on our behalf, we build credibility through authenticity. Authenticity is powerful. It reflects a deep self-assurance and allows us to focus on the process rather than being consumed by the desire for recognition. Many people become distracted by the need to explain or prove themselves before they have concrete results, which can dilute their focus and lead to a loss of direction. By focusing on the work rather than the accolades, we can channel our energy into growth and improvement, ultimately creating results that have a lasting impact. When success is visible and undeniable, it speaks volumes, and this organic recognition feels more fulfilling and sincere than constant self-promotion. Another benefit of letting success speak for itself is the preservation of humility. By avoiding the need to frequently showcase our goals and progress, we can cultivate a sense of quiet confidence. This confidence is rooted in knowing that our dedication and hard work will eventually yield results, allowing us to remain humble and focused on our journey without feeling the pressure to prove ourselves to others. Humility is often an attractive quality in a leader or role model. It conveys a sense of groundedness and maturity. When others see that we are focused on the work itself rather than the praise, they are more likely to respect our dedication and to be inspired by our commitment. Letting success speak for itself also protects us from premature judgment and potential setbacks that can arise from external scrutiny. When we keep our efforts and goals private, especially in the early stages, we create a space where we can explore, experiment, and even make mistakes without the pressure of an audience. Working quietly allows us to take risks and make adjustments based on our own insights rather than being influenced by outside opinions. Premature judgment from others can sometimes derail progress by introducing doubts or unrealistic expectations. But by working in silence, we safeguard our motivation, ensuring that we can fully immerse ourselves in the process and refine our skills without unnecessary distractions. This approach also reinforces resilience and self-reliance. When we rely on our results rather than words to demonstrate our capabilities, we cultivate a mindset of self-assurance and independence. We become less dependent on external validation and more grounded in our own abilities. This self-reliance builds resilience as we learn to find strength within ourselves rather than constantly seeking approval or acknowledgement from others. The journey to success is often filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. By keeping our progress private and focusing on achieving real results, we train ourselves to handle these challenges with grace and to trust that our hard work will eventually be recognized. Allowing success to speak for itself can also create a sense of mystery and intrigue. When we quietly make progress and avoid the need to broadcast every step, people take notice without us having to explain ourselves. This intrigue can spark curiosity and respect, as others are often drawn to those who seem to be achieving without the need for constant explanation. When success is finally visible, it has a more powerful impact as it comes as a result of quiet dedication and focus rather than relentless self-promotion. This mystery not only garners respect, but also preserves our energy as we're able to dedicate more of ourselves to the work rather than to the demands of publicizing it. In the end, letting success speak for itself fosters an authentic sense of accomplishment. When we allow our actions and results to convey our abilities, our success feels more genuine and fulfilling. There's a quiet satisfaction that comes from knowing we've achieved something through persistence and hard work, without the need to seek approval at every step. This kind of success is deeply rooted in personal effort and growth, creating a lasting sense of pride that doesn't rely on external affirmation. Letting success speak for itself teaches us to value the journey as much as the destination, reminding us that true fulfillment comes from within and that real achievement is its own reward.